Okay. Everybody finding a seat? Okay, there's a number of seats around. Hopefully we got enough for everybody. My name, by the way, is Reinhard Selmeyer. I'm the chair of the Genesee Valley chapter. And just to go over a few housekeeping things, we've got emergency exits back there, over in the corner there. There's another one over here. Of course, there's restrooms out where you came in. I would ask that you turn off your electronic devices so we're not interrupting our speakers, which reminds me, I better turn mine off. And we do have a hearing assistance loop. Okay, if anyone wants to make use of that, it's a couple of rows right here. There's still a couple empty seats, okay, if anyone needs hearing assistance. I'm afraid to ask this question, but I kind of already know the answer. How many first-time attendees do we have for a Genesee Valley chapter meeting? Would you raise your hand? Okay, great. Welcome, glad to have you folks, and hopefully it won't be your last time you come to one of our chapter meetings. We love that. We love to have you. Have we got any folks that have recently achieved a milestone, whether it's, finishing the FLT, the Finger Lakes Trail, or whether they're a new 46er or a Catskill 3500er, or have completed a fire tower challenge? Would you stand up? Donna, go ahead, don't be bashful. I know you're, okay. Donna recently completed her Adirondack 46er, and you finished on Big Slide, as I recall, right? Nice going. Okay, just an announcement about our chapter officers for 2025. We do have so far a list of nominees. Myself as chair, continuing on in 2025. Vice chair is Jeremy Oliver. Secretary is Michelle Barno. I haven't seen Michelle here tonight. Anyway, Michelle Barno for secretary. Treasurer is Greg Svenheim, sitting over there. And advisory council trustee is Bill Lindenfelser. So if you have any nominations, additional nominations for those positions, please submit your names to me. My name is on our website, okay? It's also in the Genesean, but any additional nominations, please get them to me by the end of this month, and we will have our elections at the December meeting. Do we have any announcements? Sarah, you're up, okay?
Hello everyone, I am Sarah Mastro. I am the Outdoor Expo Chair, with just a reminder that the Outdoor Expo in 2025 is June 14th at Mendon Ponds Park, and we will be starting up our planning meetings next week on Zoom, so if you're interested in participating in that committee, just see me after the presentation. Thank you.
Sarah, there's so many people here who don't know, so what is the expo?
The Outdoor Expo is, let me break it down into a couple things. So local outdoor clubs and organizations come and present. We have a lot of workshops on outdoor skills and how to recreate safely. We have a waterfront where you can try out canoes and kayaks, and hikes and other activities throughout the park's beautiful trails. So come on out and have a fun day. Everything is free and it is open to the public.
Activities for kids. Yes. Zoo and crafts.
I see there's still a few folks standing. There are some scattered seats around. I hate to see you folks standing. You're welcome to stand, but we do have some seats around. So please feel free to grab one of those empty chairs. Okay, Dave, you've got an announcement to make.
Thanks, Ryder. My name is Dave Nichols. I'm past chair, and I'm also responsible for looking at nominations and the committee that recognizes an individual each year as Volunteer of the Year. Our organization runs solely by volunteers, and we have over 100 volunteers that keep everything going. But every year there's at least one that just seems to stand head and shoulders above others. And it's really important that we as an organization recognize and celebrate that individual. This year, it's Jim Bishop. He's the 2024 Genesee Valley Chapter Volunteer of the Year. The reason for that is that Jim has led over 35 hikes this year and 5 bike rides just in 1 year's time. And his hikes are always very interesting. He usually plans 2 different phases for each hike. One is a shorter portion, which might go a mile or 2 and is easier terrain. And then he completes the 4-mile hike after that with the whole group. It allows people who who can't hike quite as much as they used to. It allows them to join the group to continue hiking. His hikes are always interesting, great scenic routes, and often have a great historical perspective. So tonight, while Jim couldn't be here, I still want to honor him. So if you see Jim, please congratulate him as our Volunteer of the Year and thank him for his service over this year. Take care.
Jackson, where'd you go?
I'm right back here.
Oh, okay. We got a big crowd, you might need this.
I don't think. Hi, everybody! Do I need that microphone? No. Hey, listen, who needs a calendar for 2025? Oh, thanks, Jack. Come on, ADK, the NRI Mountain Club's annual calendar for the princely sum of $15. That includes your ADK discount, filled with photos of peaks that you may have climbed, lakes that you may have paddled or swum in, and places that you'd like to visit. So stop at the bookstore. We have books, we have decals for your car windows, we have more merchandise than you think could be possibly offered over there at that table. So see me after the program, and thanks so much everybody for thinking about a calendar.
Jerry, you're going to get us set up for our presentation, right? We're just going to have a short 3 or 4 minute interlude. We want to make sure AV-wise everything is working for Jeremy and Doug. So just sit tight. We'll get this going as soon as we can. What happened to Jerry? Here he comes. Okay. And while that's happening, anybody else got any announcements to make? Anybody been on any exciting adventures? You know, whether it's down in the Finger Lakes area, just around here, doesn't have to be in the high peaks, you know, of the Adirondacks or the Presidentials, or has anybody got any interesting travel logs that they'd like to share with us?
I just have an announcement about an activity tomorrow. We have, every Thursday from September to June, we lead women's hikes. So tomorrow, the women's hike is at Powder Mills Park. It's a 4-mile hike, 2 hours from 10 to 12. We suggest you get there at 9:45. And you can find these hikes on the ADK GVC website. The calendar has activities, all the activities that are going on. So anyway, if you're interested in a women's hike tomorrow, come and join us.
Okay, thanks, Jill. I guess we're all set to go. Doug and Jeremy, you guys are up now. We'll get the lights here. Oh, wait a minute. Katie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, no. I'm here. Wait a minute. I always screw up something.